300 birds on the life list. All right, what's up everybody? Today I'm here with my new friend Pat, and we're here looking for the Lewis's woodpecker.
Hopefully. Maybe.
Yeah, hopefully if we can find it. It's kind of a difficult bird to find for the state of Utah. Pat saw it, what, a couple weeks ago?
About a week ago. Hanging out here in Diamond Fork Canyon.
Yeah, so Diamond Fork Canyon, Utah, just out of like Spanish Fork area. So yeah, we'll see if we can get this bird, and then we're gonna go check out one of the most endangered birds that comes to the state of Utah, the black swift spot. So we're gonna see if we can get those. That's gonna be actually probably harder to pick up, but
fingers crossed.
Yes, hopefully for both. If we get both of these, I will hit 300 live birds. So let's see what birds we can find. All right, so still looking for the Lewis's woodpecker. We did, however, pick up a rock wren singing on top of some bushes up here. So that's a really good bird to pick up. And then we also picked up an American kestrel at the top of one of the trees. And so hoping for that Lewis's woodpecker. We're in the right spot where there's a ton of dead trees. Woodpeckers love those type of trees. And let's see if we can find it. All right, so picked up a western kingbird, which is a pretty common bird for the state of Utah. And then we just picked up the Lewis's woodpecker. Thank you so much, Pat, for taking me here.
Anytime.
It is right where Pat said it was going to be. So I'm absolutely stoked to have this bird on my life list. Might be one of the prettiest woodpeckers, or not might be, it's definitely one of the prettiest woodpeckers out there. So just an amazing bird. There's two of them out here, probably a breeding pair, and they actually behave like flycatcher species. So they'll do a lot of that jumping and diving for those insects. Very cool bird. Super happy to have that on my life list. Number 299. We jumped in the car and made our trip north to Provo Canyon, to a specific spot called Brideville Falls. These falls are a nesting area for black swifts, and we were super excited to try to see one of these new birds. All right, so Pat and I here got another lifer. We got the black swift. Yep, 2 for 2 on the day. I just hit number 300. 300 birds on my life list. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and thank you for taking me to the Lewis's woodpecker and also taking me here to the black swifts.
Anytime.
Unfortunately, like white-throated swifts, I did not get amazing pictures or footage of them. However, we're pretty confident that we saw them.
We have blurry photo evidence.
Yeah, Pat and I have the same consensus on the same bird that it was a black swift, so number 300. Now enjoy these top 5 lifer moments of bright-eyed birding to celebrate. Number 5 takes us to the Salt Lake City Cemetery, where we are going to find one of the rarest birds that I've ever found in the state of Utah. This bird showed up way north out of its range and was an unexpected visitor to the state, at least this far north. Let me know in the comments below if you know what it is already. All right, so we just got the gilded flicker on camera. Absolutely amazing bird. Hawken spotted it, and we sat there with bad lighting for a while, but we finally got it. What do you think of the bird? What do you think of your first super rare bird experience?
Yeah, it was super fun. Invigorating when you actually find it. Frustrating for the parts that we didn't, but incredible once we found it.
Number 4 takes us to a parking lot in Logan, Utah, where a vagrant bird showed up. This is one of the most beautiful birds that I've ever seen, and was super happy to get this bird in a blizzard. Again, let me know in the comments below if you know what this bird is. Y'all, I'm literally shaking right now, right after I filmed that clip about me saying, oh, we didn't get it. We didn't get it at all. The bird is sitting on a branch right outside my window, and I started scrambling to get my camera, scrambling. I was super nervous, so I took my first shots of the varied thrush through the window because I was like, it's gonna fly away, which it has now. I don't see it anymore, but so I got my first shots through the window, and then it just sat on these branches right in front of me for a little while. So I got decent shots. There's branches in the way at times, so it's a little bit out of focus in some shots, but just an absolutely beautiful bird. I cannot believe we got that. Number 3 takes us to Utah Lake State Park, to a campground in the area. Now, this was going to be my 200th bird, so I was super excited to chase this vagrant. This bird is often a vagrant in other states, so let me know again. What do you think this bird is for number 3? I just got my 200th bird. My 200th bird. Twitched it, got it way out of range. Vermilion flycatcher. This bird is absolutely amazing, stunning, bright orange coloration on it. Just like probably the best bird I could probably get for my 200th. Number 2 is the first bird on this list and the only bird on this list that takes us out of the state of Utah. We went to Navajo Bridge searching for this bird, and it is one of the most iconic species in North America and a survivor. We just saw there's 4 California condors sitting on the bridge over here. At one point there was 5. There's one soaring above the bridge over there. So there's 5 here. We had 5 fly in all at once, which was really overwhelming on camera, but amazing. I think probably one of my best birding experiences so far. So great day. We were filming a California condor. It kept coming towards me, kept coming towards me, kept coming towards me. And then boom, it flew probably within 5 feet of my head, just straight over my head. Super amazing experience. I'll never forget that. Super majestic birds. It's amazing. They're absolutely amazing. Number 1 takes us to the small town of Croydon, Utah, near the border of Wyoming, where an Asian and Russian and European vagrant showed up at someone's feeder. This bird was probably the rarest bird that I've ever seen in the state of Utah, and I was so excited to be able to find this bird. All right, so I don't want to be too excited right now, but I got the brambling. I didn't want to film in their home just because there was other people there and I didn't want to be rude, but we got the brambling and it is absolutely beautiful. This is one of the best experiences I've ever had birding. I was shaking when I got it because I was so excited to get such an amazing bird. The last time this bird was seen in the state of Utah was 1984 and 1985. That is 12 and 11 years before I was even born. Absolutely amazing. Also, this is the 3rd ever record of a brambling in the state of Utah. So an amazing bird to get. I can't believe we got it. I hope you enjoyed those 5 lifer experiences on bright-eyed birding. Let me know in the comments below, those of you who have been watching the channel for a little bit, what lifer moments on bright-eyed birding do you think should have made the list? Also in the comments, let me know what are your top 5 experiences with a new life bird. Now I'm gonna send this video back in time to Jordan and Pat to wrap up this video. 300 birds on the life list. Thank you, Pat, for joining me on this journey. Out of the 2, I mean, I know you already had Lewis's woodpecker.
Just a week ago. So.
Yeah, well, out of the 2 newish lifers for you, do you like the Lewis's or the Black Swift more?
Oh, if we're going off aesthetic only, those Lewis's woodpeckers are beautiful birds. But for the vulnerability's sake, just the low population, I'm gonna have to go with the Black Swift. Yep.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. The better looking bird is the Lewis's woodpecker. It looks like a watermelon kind of, but those Black Swifts are super vulnerable and they're really hard to get unless you know exactly where to go for them. Thank you, Pat, for joining me, and thank you guys for joining me on this journey. I hope to see you all next time on Bright-Eyed Birding.